Good morning, good morning, good morning. There he goes for another walk. I'm gonna follow him just to make sure he's okay, but I wanted to talk to you about this. This is the whole reason why I'm here in Minnesota. There's a 14-count indictment against my brother-in-law where he is facing 145 years if convicted on all counts, if he fights it, right? And if he doesn't do a plea deal, and $240,000 worth of fines that are possible with this. I gotta catch up. Look at him go! Anyway, so long story short, May 17, 2023, 603 days ago, I came out for a 3-week visit to visit my dad because my sister and brother-in-law were taking off out of town, going on a multi-week excursion, all 9 of them, to Europe. And somebody, Dad at 91 couldn't be left alone. And his health was failing bad. So while they were in Europe, we discovered a bunch of stuff was going on that shouldn't have been going on. Let's say hi. Hi, Dad. Are you enjoying it? It's 22 degrees out. It's warmed up some. It's pretty good?
Yes.
You like it? Good. Better than the other days? Yeah. All right. It is a beautiful day. The sun is out. That ball of fire in the sky is warming things up a little bit. I didn't look at the forecast at what it was supposed to be for the next couple of days, but it's supposed to be nice. This morning they were talking about possible flurries, but I don't see that happening at least for another few hours. The sky in that direction is looking a little grayer than it is in that direction, so it comes from over there, but who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to let him go over that way because he's going to go to the end and then turn around and come back. Anyway, I had a conversation with the DA today, and I can talk about minimal stuff. I can't talk about a whole lot of details other than the fact that the 14 counts involved $420,000 that was taken out of my dad's account. They are charging $180,000 of that is theft to my sister and brother-in-law. And part of it included, actually that's not even including $32,000 that my brother-in-law, they talked Dad into taking out an equity loan on a house to pay for his Porsche while Dad drove a little hoopty. And there was also a number, I can't say exactly how many, but about 10 lines of credit that were taking out in my dad's name. A couple of Home Depot accounts, a couple computer lines of credit, just a bunch of stuff, right? All having addresses to my brother-in-law and sister's old place here, rather than to my dad, because they used his identity to open up these accounts because they knew his information. Anyway, Dad had stopped seeing his bank accounts and things like that for many months, if not a year and a half. And when I got here in May of 23, Dad shared with me all his concerns, and so we went to the bank and pulled the records as the complaint describes. And as we did that, we discovered a lot of things that didn't look right. So we went to the Catholic priest, asked him what we should do, and he gave us the instructions to go straight to the police and make a report. So that's what we did. That's what opened up the investigation, because we wanted to either dispel any anomalies that didn't look right, and have them help us come up with a good explanation, or figure out what's really going on. And they figured out what's really going on, and that is they were helping themselves, enriching themselves to a lifestyle that they clearly could not afford on a bunch of McDonald's jobs. So anyway, long story short, that's what's going on. Dad's doing much better. The news put him in the hospital. Some people will get a heart attack or a coronary or go into shock or whatever. Dad's intestines twisted. His small intestines and his large intestine, they twisted up into his body to where he came into my room a couple days after we discovered all this news. And the police had said, yeah, there's definitely something going on, but we're going to investigate. He came into my room at 4 o'clock in the morning in excruciating pain, and I had to take him to the emergency. And on July 4th of 23, he had emergency surgery. And so luckily they didn't have to cut anything up other than him, and they pulled out his intestines, put it all back in, and it fell into place the way it was supposed to. And basically it was said that it was stress and just the shock of some of the news that we were discovering. So that's what happened. And while he was in the hospital, their house got raided like Mar-a-Lago. I wish I was there to see that. Oh man. Anyway, long story short, there's a long protracted case now, criminal case against them. And we are dealing with that. But in the meantime, he is getting much better, much healthier, he doesn't want to talk about it. It's really difficult for me to get through the holidays. Every holiday is a new challenge, and trying to keep him occupied enough to where he doesn't think about it. He's not fretting over it and just kind of dealing with all of this stuff and the stinking thinking that goes on. After I had the conversation with the DA, he heard part of it today, and he started crying. So that's the kind of stuff I deal with on a daily basis. But my challenge is mostly making sure everything's okay for him financially, making sure everything's okay for him physically, making sure everything's okay for him emotionally. And that's why I'm no longer in California. 603 days where I have been trying to take care of a 93-year-old toddler. He is such a good man, and he deserves so much better than what my brother-in-law and sister have ever done. And, they've not apologized. They've not said one thing to us ever since. Maybe out of shame, maybe out of whatever. But it's been tough. It's been tough on him. But God is in control. Amen. God is always in control. Doesn't matter what the situation, what the circumstances, what the forecast of the future looks like. God is always in control. And he is really taking care of Dad. He's really taking care of me. And trust me when I say Dad appreciates it. He really appreciates me being here. So he went back inside. So I better get back inside too. After holding my phone for 10 minutes in the air like this, my hand is getting really cold. So I just wanted to let you know what's been going on, and to let you know that I love you guys. I love the support that I've had from you. You guys are so awesome for reaching out on a fairly regular basis and checking in. All my friends from California, all my ministry friends from all over the United States, I love you all, but I wanted to give you more of clarity of an update of what's been really going on here. And after my discussion with the DA, I can. So if you ever want to see the complaint, it is public record, Washington County District Attorney's Office in Minnesota. has the complaint. This is it. If you want to take a screenshot, look up the case number. You can read some more about it. But anyway, God bless you guys. I love you. Keep us in prayer. Please keep Dad in prayer because he's going through so much stuff, right? And he could use the prayer. Anyway, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.